Now, after Hurricane Michael, FEMA says Mexico Beach, Florida was ground zero, and it really does look like it. Hundreds of homes and businesses were flattened, and at least 6 deaths are being blamed on the storm. That number is only expected to rise in the coming days as first responders search the rubble.
Just devastating. Many people in the Panhandle are returning to concrete slabs where homes and businesses once stood. CBS 4's Ty Russell is live in Panama City with the start of the recovery. Ty, good morning.
Good morning, Maribel. Still widespread damage in the Panhandle. I'm at the Panama City Marina where there is still some damage here. There are boats that were tossed around because of the strong winds and the strong surf during Hurricane Michael, and there's still widespread power outages here. It will be completely dark, but our lights are offering some visuals this morning. Now, on land, people, homeowners, business owners, they still have more work to do. They can't right now because there's a curfew in place, and it's about 5:30 in the morning local time, and they can't do anything until around sunrise, and they can't hit the streets. And then there will be that long road to recovery that they can continue once the sun is up. Entire neighborhoods are flattened in Mexico Beach, Florida, where Michael made landfall as a catastrophic Category 4 hurricane. There's nothing but concrete slabs where houses and businesses once stood.
Total devastation. It's leveled. Things that were on the beach are now on the other side of the street.
Trees are snapped, boats are tossed out of a canal. The town's water tower is tipped over. Officials are warning people to stay away.
Roads are not open, and you will not be able to get home if you live in or near the coast.
Nearly 300 of the town's 1,000 residents didn't obey mandatory evacuation orders. The National Guard found 20 survivors Wednesday night. Jerry and Pam Barr ran from their vet hospital to a former bank building across the street to ride out the storm.
We're in the vault.
Pam and I were in the vault with a couple of 3 animals.
The Barrs said they felt safe inside the vault, but couldn't really hear the storm.
It was very interesting because when the roof blew off after we'd only been there maybe an hour and a tremendous noise, you could tell something bad happened outside.
Eventually, the vault ceiling started leaking and caving in, and the Barrs started praying.
We held on to our hands and went, whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and we're together. So it's okay.
The couple says all of the animals under their care survived the storm. Michael is now moving up the East Coast. Damage in the region is expected to be in the tens of billions of dollars. Now, right now, there are about 98% of the customers here in Bay County, which includes Panama City, are without power. Fortunately, it is in the lower 60s tonight, so that's comfortable weather to sleep in. The major utility company here in this area, Gulf Power, says it expects power to be restored by the end of the week, or it'll take about a week to restore power. But again, all of that could change because there are a lot of downed trees and power lines in this area. Maribel, Lauren.
Ty, many people were told to evacuate ahead of Hurricane Michael making landfall in that area. Some just couldn't, some didn't want to evacuate. Are you hearing any regrets from any of the people who stayed behind? Do they wish they could have done things differently?
Exactly. People are having regrets this morning. People were telling us yesterday that they wish they would have left the area because there are too many downed trees and downed power lines. They are not prepared for days without power. Some people were regretting the fact that they didn't get enough water, they didn't get enough food before the storm because they didn't really know how to prepare for a storm since they haven't been through one this major before. So many people this morning have those regrets. That's why yesterday people were coming up to us asking to buy gas off of our live truck since we had several gas cans because people didn't even get enough gas to get them through since gas stations as well don't have power. Maribel, Lauren.
Ty Russell live for us in Panama City. Thanks for your reporting.